Hi, I'm Nicki Hubbard and welcome to Sunday Sit Down with Revolution Fitness. Today we are going to talk about the most important meal of the day and the one that most people often skip, and we don't have to. With a few simple tools and some recipes, we can prep Sunday night for the next 5 work days. First up, we're going to talk about making our own sausage, and after that we will talk about making a scrambled egg muffin that can go in the fridge, be pulled out, and popped in the microwave. Alright, so first things first. We go in the store, we have bacon, we have sausage, and it's wrapped in these little tubes or in these little packages, and we don't know what's in it. There's tons of fillers, so my suggestion is make it yourself. With just a few ingredients and dried herbs and spices, we can get it done ourselves in no time. I am starting with a pound of lean turkey. You may use 85-15. I prefer the lean stuff. It's going in the eggs. You will not know the difference. In this little container is all the spice that we need for this. It is actually, let me cheat a little bit, ground ginger, salt, dried sage, cayenne pepper, and black pepper. And if you are a Revolution Fitness member, you will actually receive the full recipe at the end of this video. We have our lean turkey. We add the spice to it, and we mix it up. Get in there with your hands and mix it up completely till it's fully combined. After we're done here and it's fully mixed, we are going to take this mixture to the stove where we're going to have medium-high heat, and we are going to cook this up for about 10 to 15 minutes until it's brown, and then we will be ready for our next step. So I will see you shortly. Now we're ready to move on to phase 2. We have the meat browned and it's drained of any excess fat, and it is ready to rock. First things first, let's get 12 eggs into a bowl and get ready to whisk. I'm actually using omega-3 rich eggs. It never hurts to have extra omega-3 in the diet. It helps ease inflammation, it helps lubricate joints. It's an all-around wonderful, wonderful thing. So first things first, let's get these eggs whisked before we add in all the other ingredients. And now that the eggs are whisked, I want you to be sure to set your oven to 350 so that it's hot and ready by the time all the eggs mixture is in the muffin tin. We're going to start combining all of the ingredients. That is going to be salt, pepper, garlic powder. Of course, again, if you're a Rev member, you'll get the full recipe and all this at the end of the segment. We're going to add that to the egg. We're going to add in onion that's been chopped. This time I'm electing to add in bell pepper. Of course, you can add in anything you want to add. You can add spinach, you can add tomatoes, you can add whatever your little heart desires. It's extra fiber, it's also extra phytochemicals. Any vegetable you can throw in here is going to be wonderful. If you like it, use it. I'm also going to add in half of the meat that we prepared earlier. And you can also add in about a half a cup of cheese if you want. If you're lactose intolerant or you don't eat dairy, you may omit. It's up to you. It's your personal choice. We're going to mix and combine. Now that we have everything mixed and prepared, we're going to prepare the muffin tins to take on the eggs and get in the oven. So I'm going to use a light olive oil spray to spray in the muffin tin so everything comes out evenly and doesn't stick. And I'm going to use an ice cream scoop, but you can use a spoon, whatever's easiest, and I'm going to fill each of these evenly. We should get 12 full cups. So when we're all done, it should look something like this, filled almost to the brim, and we're going to pop this in the 350-degree oven for 20 to 25 minutes. And if eggs aren't your thing, we're going to have an oatmeal recipe coming up right after this. That is a great substitute and protein packed for those who do not enjoy eggs. Everything is out of the oven and it's cooled, so we're going to transfer it to a Tupperware so that it's ready to go, either to put in the microwave at home or to put in a Ziploc baggie, and then it becomes portable for you to take to work. So for those of you who don't enjoy eggs, we are going to talk about an alternative to the typical egg American breakfast food, and that is going to be oatmeal, but we're going to add a unique twist and add a little protein powder to it and a few other things to make it taste a little bit better. So first things first, let's start that burner and get that water in and get it started boiling. You can do this a number of ways. This is quick cooking oats. It cooks really, really fast. You can do that and then add the protein powder. I like to add the protein powder first in the water, get it fully mixed and dissolved, and then I add the oats. So that is what I'm going to do next. So your protein powder should be fully mixed in your water, and all we're going to do as this water is boiling is add the oats, continue to whisk, and the base for your oatmeal is completely finished. Alright, so it's off the stove, it's done. It took about 2 minutes to get it finished. We have put it in Tupperware so that it's ready to go in the morning to be warmed in the microwave or taken to work. As always, if you're going to use plastic Tupperware, always make sure that it's BPA free. That's going to be your safest and best bet. Better than that would be glass, but that's always your option. We have it in here. It's good to go as it is. You just heat it up. You can add a touch of water if it's a little dry for you. Sometimes that's the case. And you can add whatever you want to it. You can add a small handful of nuts. You can add fruit. You can add agave nectar if you need that. Half a banana. It's perfectly balanced, perfectly portioned, and ready to rock. No excuses. Hope you enjoy. Alright, we've got our egg muffins ready to rock in the Tupperware, and we can pop them in a baggie if we need to. We can always pair this. 2 of these is 20 grams of protein, which is awesome. If we need a little extra healthy natural sugar in our system, we can shoot for a small container of fruit. I've also added a small handful of nuts, agave nectar, and some blackberries to this oatmeal to help it be a little more balanced. Everything here, the 2 muffins and a container of fruit, 350 calories. Everything you see in this bowl, 350 calories. It is ready to rock, it is perfectly balanced, and it is wonderful for your body. I'm so thankful for you for tuning in. I hope you've learned something new to help your life be a little easier and a little healthier with love from Revolution Family's Kitchen. Bye. Alright, Revolution Fitness members, this is the recipe for the scrambled egg muffins and the turkey sausage. Scrambled egg muffins, of course, is made with our own turkey sausage that we make from a pound of turkey, 1/4 teaspoon ground ginger, 1/4 teaspoon salt, 1/2 teaspoon dried sage, and 1/8 teaspoon cayenne pepper, and 3/4 teaspoon of black pepper. Mix all those dry ingredients first, then dump them in the turkey, mix it, pop it on the stove, medium-high heat for 10 to 15 minutes till it's cooked, and make sure you drain it before we add it to the scrambled egg muffins.